Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Nuzo with Black Sheep Armory. Today we're going to be doing the January TACPACK unboxing. Was a little disappointed on the time that I got this, because usually I get the TACPACks within the first week of the new month when we're going to get them. Unfortunately, we're about to be rolling into the third week of January, and I finally received it. But nothing I can do there. Let's get right into it. I did already open this, of course, just to get things easier and cover my address. All right. First off, we got a pack of body wipes from Clean Freak. 12, is that 11 by 11? Looks like wiping towels. And they are coconut essential oil scented. 0 alcohol, no dry skin, scented with essential oils. So these are on the go and basically body wipes or shower towels. Not something most people would use, honestly. If you do have a field bag, or if you are in the military and you do go out in the field quite a bit, these would be for you. Or if you're in the outdoors, you go camping, whatever, rucking, hiking, these would be good for you. Just as a hygienic thing, keep clean, keep dry. So that's what these would be good for. I will definitely put that into my bug out bag. So from My Medic, we have a sprain and fracture mod. This is a kit for sprain and fractures. We got a finger splint, triangular bandage, and a elastic bandage, 2x15, 2 inches by 15 feet. That's pretty lengthy. And a super wrap. Okay. So again, one of those things that someone might not use much. This would be something that would go into your medical bag. If you had like an extensive IFAK or first aid kit, I wouldn't put this in like an IFAK exactly, just for your own personal being, because most of that stuff you want easy access, quick first aid stuff, combat gauze, tourniquets, stuff like that. Some light bandages, chest seals. Something like this that gets really extensive would be in like a bigger medical bag, or if you had like a, I don't know, an outdoors get out, bug out bag, you could put stuff like this in there, or an oh shit bag, realistically. What's this? So from XTech Tactical, we have some grip inserts that will fit into your M-LOK handguards, and it looks like these are supposed to help with cooling your barrel, getting heat out and keeping cool air in. Not too bad. These will definitely be used. But my main thing is that most people use this stuff on their handguards for grip and grip texture. These seem kind of smooth, and I get the concept of getting heat out, getting cooler air in, but also, I mean, I think it's kind of counterintuitive, you know, something like this that has all these ports and also M-LOK slots. Not terrible, but it will get used. Pew Tools. So this is a trigger and hammer aligner. Also help you set your pins in for your triggers. For most people that don't have a drop-in trigger, whether you have like a mil-spec or like your Geisley, stuff like your Geisley triggers that are kind of like mil-spec platform based. It's not a mil-spec trigger through Geisley, but you get the point. These are going to help get your trigger pins in. Also, depending on like if you have binary triggers, because some of those springs or like my Fostech binaries, they have like a 2 piston springs and you have to hold the hammer back. So something like this would help aligning all that trigger mess inside your lower. So you would use this to align. Also, these pins can help guide your new pins in or anything like that. And it does come with some Allen and screws, so that way you could, where's it at? Or maybe you could use these as anti-walk pins, I'm not sure. Yep. We have a Phase 5 Weapon Systems pistol buffer spring. I probably will not use this for quite some time. I am looking into getting a PCC or an AR9. So this will probably get used sometime in the future. Nothing that I could really care for or use now. So this will definitely go in my parts pile. And another one of these membership coupon things. If anybody wants that, go ahead. Looks like TACPACK. For the last 3 months, I've gotten one of these. Basically, it's a Battle Arms VIP club. You get a 1-year free membership. It's a $75 value. And you get 15% off of MSRP of their products, and then you get access to promos and stuff like that. Just a little thing that they throw in there. And this looks like a gun mat. I'll take it out. Okay, so we have the Battle Arms Magnetic Gunsmith cleaning mat. This is the medium size. Flip this around. I wonder if these are the only 2 magnetic spots. I'd assume so. So not this. Let's see. Yeah, so this whole thing is not magnetized, it's just those 2 spots. My personal opinion, that's a little bit of a bummer, because I would like this whole section to be magnetic if possible. Yeah, not a bad mat. It's kind of thick, it's silicone to get the job done. It's a good sized mat, fits my surface area of work. So yeah, that'll definitely get used. Personally, if they had a different color option, I would have went with that, but whatever. Can't complain about anything that makes PMing your firearms somewhat more organized and a little bit easier. And last but not least, so everything else covered in this box would be in your lower tier items. this is going to be our plus item for the plus box. Let's get into it. What do we got here? It's like a karambit. Yeah. So this is a karambit style knife from CRKT. Here is your lock and unlock. Not bad. I will probably throw this on my plate carrier just because it is compact. I can slide it right in, not have to worry about it being super bulky or anything like that. Let's see how sharp this is actually. Yeah, so it's definitely pretty sharp. Got some skin right there. I would probably sharpen this up a little bit, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this in my kit. I've been needing a knife for my kit, something that's small, compact, that I can just slide right in and not have to worry about being on my belt or in my pocket or anything like that. It's right there, easy accessible. So not a bad pickup here. Throw this back in the box. I don't think there's really anything else. Yeah. And this month's sticker, we got the Red Ranger with a plate carrier and a AR pistol, SBR, whichever you think. Got a little advertisement thing from Tactical. I do have this conversion kit. I love it. It's very nice. And here is our brochure, I guess you could say. So going over what we got in the January TACPACK Plus box, we have the Battle Arms Armorer Mat. That's this right here, is the medium-sized one. Something I would use for PMing your weapons, cleaning your firearms, or just tinkering around with some tools. It is magnetic in 2 of the boxes. We have the Clean Freak wipes. Basically, it's just a handy dandy, hygienic towel, wet towel, or giant baby wipe. They're 11 by 11, so it's a pretty good sized towel, and they come in individual packs, so you can just throw them in your range bag or anything like that. Especially when it's hot out or anything like that, or if you're out in the field. We have the My Medic Fracture Mod for any sprains or anything like that, fractures. Tactical Red Ranger sticker. We have the Phase 5 buffer spring. We did get the pistol one. It looks like in here it says for carbine applications, for the AR platform or pistols chambered in 223-556. So I wonder if I could just throw that in any of my ARs besides a pistol. Exactly, I'd have to look into that. Sometimes TACPACK will send stuff that's all the same, or they're from the same company, a little different. Just like going back to the Christmas box, some people got the Swamp Fox Justice, some people got the Liberty. It's just, you know, whoever gets the luck of the draw. Here we have the XTech rail covers. These are going to be helping you get the heat out, get the cold air in, cooling down that barrel. We have the Pew Tools alignment tool. Make life easier when installing a trigger and your hammer pins on your builds and stuff like that. And looks like they sent something like this back in 2025, it says. And then also we have our plus item, which TACPACK says it's valued at $185. The CRKT Provoke Combat Compact Blade. Looks like it's meant to be a EDC knife, portable and everyday carry, and compact size, sturdy aluminum handle, a lightweight design, and yeah. So, not my favorite TACPACK, honestly, that I've gotten. It's not bad. There's just some things I would much rather have that I could use at the moment. Like this stuff. This will come in handy. You know, it will get used. I can't say when, but this will definitely go in, you know, my range bag, when I do go out outdoors, out in the field, anything like that. This will definitely come in handy. This will absolutely get used, because I do have a build coming up that's gonna need to use this. I'm really not sure if I'm gonna really use these. I might give these away to somebody, friend or anything like that. I don't really see myself using these, but we'll see. The knife will absolutely get used. Like I said, I'm going to throw that on my plate carrier. Use that for that. Needed a compact knife. If I can actually end up throwing this in one of my ARs, or maybe an upcoming build, or when I get my PCC AR9 build going, I'll probably throw this in there. Like I said, anybody can have this if you want it. This will absolutely get used. I have a large mat from Allen it's really super foldable and compact, but unfortunately it's starting to rip up due to age. So this came in perfect timing, as this is just a little under what that mat is, but this is the perfect size for me that I need. So this is a good item for me. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up all of January's TACPACK. If you were lucky enough, they sent out, I believe, 3 golden tickets. It was like a $250 additional item from a company that does wall mounts and stuff like that. I believe this one was like a closet mount for one of your firearms. Unfortunately, we did not get that. There's 3 lucky winners that are going to get that. Again, this is the plus box for January 2026. All right, guys, stay tuned. See you on the next one. Peace out.